How are we feeling tonight? Do you feel like you dodged a bullet?
Well, I feel very grateful. I feel like my prayers were answered, and that they were heard and answered, because we managed to survive another week. And I really owe it all to Tristan and to the viewers that have called in and helped us.
So you were surprised?
Well, yeah, I was happy. I think would be the best way to put it. The judges are very strict on Tristan and my dances, and I'm used to that, and I expect that. But all day long I've been trying to just be strong, because I know that whatever happened tonight will live forever on the internet and on YouTube. And they've only ever seen me cry once, and I didn't want them to see that. So I've been preparing, hoping for the best, because I didn't want to call it till it was over. I'm not one to leave the game early. So,
do you feel like you still have some unfinished business here?
Well, I feel that there's always so much to look forward to and so much to do. Next week we'll be dancing a jive and a tango, and I feel like I got a crash course in that last night about what not to do.
Now, one of the great side effects of this show for you look great.
Well, thank you. Amazingly, I've lost 23 pounds without even trying, unless you count that 8 hours a day, 7 days a week thing.
Exactly. And, there's a whole world taking place outside of Dancing with the Stars. You've got your other show, there's the Jackson trial, there's all sorts of things happening in the news. Are you ready to get back to that? Or are you?
Well, actually, I'm still on my full-time job, full-time. And it's very, very difficult. I get extremely weary by, say midnight or so. And I typically get up around 5 with one of my twins. So it's been very difficult, and I try to remind myself that about 52 or 3% of America is working moms, and it can be very, very exhausting sometimes.
Speaking about moms, did you see that story about the pregnant mom that ended up in jail because she ate the sandwich in the store?
No.
No, it's a crazy story. She ate a sandwich in the grocery store, and they had her arrested, and they took her child away to social service.
It's very much the tale of two cities. If those are actually the facts, it's very, very disturbing.
Well, you must live in a little bit of a bubble here. That's why I say I consider this to be kind of a full-time job for you. What do you think, with all the stuff that's going on in the world, the war, the debt ceiling, and all that, what do you think of all the attention that, like, the Kardashian divorce is getting?
Well, I think that there are very big concerns in the world right now. An upcoming election is looming as to who will lead our country. I'm extremely concerned, especially with what we see around the world, for instance in Greece, how that will have a domino effect on America and our economy, which is already suffering. And the reason I'm concerned about that is if we have more people out of jobs, that will automatically raise the crime rate, and that's what I'm concerned with. Having been a crime victim of violent crime myself, that's just the way that I look at the world. And I know it sounds like quite the ripple effect, but it's not. It's very, very easy to affect our economy, and when that happens, people become desperate.
So when you see a story like that on the front page of the newspapers, does it make you think we have our priorities wrong, or
a story like what?
A story like the divorce.
I'm not familiar with the divorce. I know that papers have apparently been filed, but frankly, unless it's got yellow crime scene tape around it, I'm not interested in it.
All right, thank you very much.
I don't get crazy about love crimes. It's got to be a real crime.
Thank you, Nancy.